Stop. I'm shy.
Boom. Sculpture.
Hi, my name is Morgan Hamilton, and this is my life partner, Roxana.
Right here now.
Yeah. Hi, Roxana. We've been together about what? 6
months.
6 weeks? 6 weeks? Well, she counts from the beginning, and I count kind of from when I last really liked her. I guess we should just start.
Okay.
Okay. We have a sign here, viewer discretion advised, because sometimes I can get very graphic because I feel like my work really just, I don't know, it speaks to that part of everyone's animalistic, whatever, je ne sais quoi, you know? So I guess we could go. I just wanted to thank ART21 for coming and doing this. I think it's really a good project and program. You're going to see a lot of crew here today. They're just documenting my stuff for me because I really don't have the time. Anyway, this is my first piece. I like to think of it as it's really, it's actually based on my own personal struggle with art. So I feel like you could just really read into it however you want. No pictures of me, please. When I was experimenting with 2D, I thought I would go into watercolor, and this is kind of my jump into watercolor. So I really wanted to work with the figures you could see from that, so I felt like it was a natural progression from physical space to wall space. You know? And this is actually inspired by a Faulkner piece, Southern Gothic. I'm really into it. But yeah, so this just kind of goes back to that idea of death and, you know, the rebirth, I guess you could say, death into rebirth. And over here, I was really into science, and I was getting into a lot of, you know, Punnett squares and stuff. So I was messing around with genetics, and then I felt like I would just really focus in on what it would be like to bring two different organisms together as one. Which kind of goes back to the death rebirth thing, which has been a very big theme in my show so far. Over here. This was actually just a huge acid trip. Anyway, this I have absolutely no memory of making it, but I woke up and it was there. So yeah, and then back over here we just have some more of the same. This is back to my 3D work. That one's okay. This one, what it was is. I really got back into the whole genetics thing. I got back, yeah, thank you. Roxanne, thank you. Anyway, I got back into the stuff. It's these blocks that, you know, you put into this thing and you get some kind of message out of it. That piece, yeah. This one's my favorite though. This one, what it was covered in ice, and it represents global warming and how we're basically killing ourselves. And this piece is probably my most subtle. I was experimenting with white on white with light, which is pretty profound. Over here, yeah. And in here, well, I actually just bought all of these and just kind of made it up. I'm acting like I made them. I didn't actually make them. This is actually literally lifted as a graft off of my garage wall, and what it is it's mostly paint, but also blood from murders. I did a murder. They haven't pinned me yet for it. I think actually someone else went down for it, didn't they? I have really good lawyers. As an artist, I feel like everyone should really have a good lawyer. My only attempt at ceramics, really. I think it's okay. It's pretty, you know, it's got nature and stuff in it. But yeah, this was something I made.
It took about 2 days.
Yeah, it was about 2 days. On and off work, really. What was it? I think we had a pretty heavy breakfast the first day.
Yeah, so you were.
And then I worked and we passed out probably around 5. You know, it's not my proudest piece, but it's pretty good, I think. It's pretty good, right?
I mean, that's moving.
I was really inspired by my neighbors because I live in a multiplex, so there's like 5 of us. And I got really inspired by their doors. And I really just liked their peepholes. So I took them from their doors. You know, I think it just it has kind of nice, you know, neighborly, friendly kind of feel, but also a tinge of paranoia. So yeah, and then over here, I hard boil a lot. It's kind of a hobby of mine. But what I found is that probably 1 in every 100 eggs is when you crack it open, it's actually like, if you can come in close, it's actually a little living room. Well, this one's a bedroom, but yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just a process when you boil it, chemical reaction or something. And these didn't really work out, but I put them up anyway. And over here is a documentary film that I made. And it really just goes over the life cycle of an egg. That's my favorite part. Hold on. It just opened. That's great. Yeah, so I want to thank you guys very much for coming to my show. I'm very honored. I'd like to thank the Royal Academy of Art. They had a really big role in my life. So, did you want to say anything?
No.
Did I miss anything out? Did I leave anything out? I just want to make out with you right now. Cut the camera off right now. My beard is, I have to shampoo it twice a day. I use a special oil that's derived from almost extinct and rare nut in Papua New Guinea. It's actually really dangerous to harvest for them, but I pay a lot of money, and $1 is a lot to them. So then it's imported here, and then they refine it, and I just get it off the shelf really, and then I have to massage it into the hairs each individually. So I mean, it's time consuming, but I think it's worth it. It's got a really nice shine. I can hit the light really well. You're actually getting my good side, so it's good.